Girl in that ass, that ain't. Girl in that ass, that ain't. Girl in that ass, where I wanna be. Get a nigga in that ass. Ooh, in that ass. Girl in that ass is where I wanna be. Get a nigga in that ass, that ain't. Ooh, in that ass, that ain't. Girl in that ass is where I wanna be. Welcome back to another episode of High Theory. It's your boy Rod Hardy. Going off a Pearl. Put the brand on screen. Feeling really good. Feeling amazing. Ate a pearl and a half about 30, 45 minutes ago. Got in the kitchen. I'll tell you about the kitchen, y'all. Hit a little shrimp with the garlic in it, sauteed it, put some mushrooms in there, bang. Chopped up some peppers, a couple different colors. Dropped them in that skillet, let them simmer. Hit them with a sauce, chipotle, fajita sauce. It was store-bought, but it's cool. Dropped that on there, turned it up. Okay, let that simmer for a little bit. Put these little flour corn tortillas in the oven. Just a little bit, about 350. Just let them heat up just a tad bit. Drop some of that fajita on there. Scoop of that guacamole on there. A little bit of that feta cheese. And anybody that knows me know I love a sauce, okay? Drop that sauce on there. And we doing it, y'all. We doing it, okay? Feeling good, feeling great. And we doing it. That's it. That's it right there. Loving that. But check this out. My good high theory people. I'm sitting here cooking, getting ready. I had a friend say, like, I want to go on vacation and just be next to the ocean. It's just so peaceful. I just love being by the water. So comfortable, so peaceful, so enjoying. It just brings me to a peaceful place. So I got to thinking. I said, you know what? The ocean is one of the most intriguing things in this world. If you really think about it. I mean, the ocean brings people peace, right? People love the ocean. They love to lay by the water, listen to the waves, listen to the sound, listen to what it does to your body, how it makes you feel, all these different things, right? But at the same time, the ocean is a very, very, very scary place. The ocean has probably consumed more lives than anything this world has ever seen. Anything. This ocean has consumed more lives than anything. Um, Drownings, uh, boats tipping, storms knocking into the water, the creatures of the water that are taking people out. I mean, you get to looking at this ocean and you're like, man, it's like it's almost like a woman, ain't it? Make you feel good, make you think. Okay, make you think. Everything is peaceful, but rock that boat if you want to. A storm is coming. You dig what I'm saying? Oh man, but look, even in that thought, it's like when I compare it to a woman, it just furthers my thought of thinking like, there's this thing about unconditional love. And people say that, I'm looking for an unconditional love. And I pose the question, is love ever really unconditional? There are always conditions to love with a person. Always. You think about it like, if love was unconditional, that person could do anything they wanted to you. They could do anything around you or to you, and you would still love that person, right? And unconditional love is almost unhealthy for one person unless that unconditional love is to self. Even with your children, your children become adults no matter what. I got a baby girl. She'll be an adult one day. She's going to have to make choices of her own. She's going to have to do what she chooses to do. Some of her choices might be against me. In that instance, for me to have unconditional love could be detrimental to me if it got to that point. I mean, uh, you know, love should always have its conditions, unless it's to self, in my opinion. I feel like, you know, you got to love yourself so much. You have to have such an unconditional love for yourself that you won't let someone else's doings, sayings, or being affect you, and you just let it because you love them so much. It's just it's just a lot of things we say, that we have to really dig into and think about and look about it. But it's another topic I want to touch on that I hate to have to do it. I hate that we give people platforms and things to even have an opportunity to be this way. But I saw a post of a dude talking about, I got 7 kids, I got 7 baby mamas, and I ain't taking care of them kids. They calling me, trying to find me. Now, one thing I'll say is this. Even in stories like that, I feel like things got to be fact checked. Nowadays it's very bad, but people do a lot of stuff just for attention, just to try to, get other people to see them for the virality that we've given, this person. But, I would question, like, does he really have 7 kids by 7 different women? Is that really the position he took? Or is it just something that's like, damn, maybe I could go viral, which I believe people do all the time. But nonetheless, man, what a disgusting comment. That honestly, though I hate how it was said, I hate the gist of it. I hate that he was black. I hate all these things about it. It's kind of this tough position to be in where it's like, some validity to the points, like, by no means. Now, me, like I said, just being, I feel like, as a man, you have a responsibility to do a number of things. And when it comes to kids, it really irritates me because, I feel like children don't choose to be here, man. And it's like, you can't, it's very tough to turn your back on a child. Child's innocent, man. And the things we do today, will shape that child years and years down the line, years to come. You know, but I do feel like, man, it's a responsibility. And then the dude said they should have knew the type of, they should have knew who they was sleeping with, who they was letting sleep with. I'm like, you basically saying they let an ain't shit person sleep with them, and they should have known better. Like, think about how you talking about yourself. Like, listen, broken people do broken things to break people. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who says that about themselves, man, they hurting. They broken themselves. And so we can't expect a lot out of them. I think the things that I was saying that are just like, are tough, man, is just like, to say, like, I didn't want those. I said I didn't want kids. It's tough because if that was a conversation that was had, man, if that was a conversation that was said, it's like, it's very tough, man, that you tie somebody's hands to do it. By no means is that asshole being let off the hook, saying what he done. But it's like, everybody's adults, everybody makes decisions, everybody does things. I feel like as men in the world, we have to step up and take responsibility for things that might not always be what we choose. Like you said, yes, you may not have wanted children. Yes, you slept with her. Yes, she ended up pregnant. all these different things. You told her this, and that. Sometimes you gotta, as a man, you gotta step up and you gotta accept responsibility across the board for everybody, even when it's not, popular, maybe not the thing that you want to do. The problem is, I think that we've created a society where everybody wants to be, so equal and say these things until it's beneficial, until it's not beneficial, or however they see fit to use different things. And it's like, no, men have to be held accountable, have to be responsible at all times. And so in that, we have to acknowledge the position that we have in this world and the things that we do. It's a lot of blurred lines because everybody want to be like, oh, we equal and we this and we that. And I'm not talking about like women. I'm just talking about across the board in general. If women can do this, I can do this. If men can do this, I can do this. Like, no, like there are some things that are very different for us. And we can't pick and choose. We have to take responsibility in certain places. Man has to take responsibility in certain situations that are not always accountable to the woman. But on the flip side of that, the women can't keep saying you can't keep being or pretending that you can do it by yourself and I can do this and this. Listen, love my women. You're not set up to be a single mom. You're not mom and dad. You'll never be dad. Like that's just a fact. Just as much as, a man can never be mom. Now, here's the thing. I'm a prime example. Me and my daughter's mom not together, right? But we still do things together. She can't really say she's a single mom as much as I can't say I'm a single dad because we work together on everything. We meet once a month for breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever. We pick a day. We meet once a month. Everything. We talk everything about, 7, what does she need? How's she doing at your place? How's she doing at my place? How's things? Her mom will come to my place. Obviously can see the setup and see what's going on and see how things are with 7 here. I'll go to mom's place. Same thing. It's not a big deal because we are parenting a child together that we have to, be responsible for. We have to do certain things for it. So it's a partnership across the board that everybody has to be a part of. And everybody's got to play their role. And I believe we'd be better off we just accept those roles for what they are. But that's another episode. I'm going to bring her on here one time. We're just going to talk, just have a good conversation. Co-parenting can be done in a great way. So Derrick Rose had his baby mom and his wife in matching PJs. You know what I'm saying? Why can't we all be family? Why can't we all be friends? We all have a connection, a tie. High theory, your boy Ryle Hardy. I got to get out of here because this taco is dripping. I'm about to kill it. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know what to do. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know your thoughts. I'm going to get back to y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Got some questions to answer. In that ass, that girl in that ass, that girl in that ass is where I wanna be.
Boosie did that. Every time I think about the future and the past, I be thinking niggas trying to do me bad. Hola. I'm one don't give a fuck, man. I'm one gon' stand up. Cuban on, money long, kiss my ass. Boosie bad ass nigga.
Standing on stage at the awards, I got my Cuban on. My baby girl sound asleep, I put this music on. Close my eyes to see the dream and know I'm next. Featured on Cali shit, guess it's safe to say I bless.